So here is CEI Camber Energy. This finishes at 92 cents today. That is down 14.27%. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is XELA Exela Technologies. This finishes at 57 cents today. That is down 32.68%.
And it's gone.
So we talked about the stock yesterday, had a 3-day winning streak, and today we have some pretty significant pullback. So there was a reason as to why the stock pulled back so much today. We did have earnings and some news. So let's check it out. Okay, so EPS was negative 34 cents. I don't know what the estimate was, but that's up from negative $1.82 from last year. Revenue was $294.3 million, and I don't know what the estimate for that was either, but that's down from $314.11 million from last year. So I think they missed, so not good earnings. And then in addition to that, we do have common stock being exchanged for preferred stock. So that would actually be bullish because that's taking stocks out of circulation. Doesn't really seem like it mattered though on the price today. So yeah, bad earnings, pretty disappointing, and the stock sells off pretty hard today. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we have a gap down at around 196. So that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to 196 to fill that gap. It may take a while, but eventually it should. And then we have a descending wedge here. This looks like it's consolidating between 95 cents and 55 cents right now. So a bit more consolidation to go. But once that does consolidate, this should break out to the upside. And then this appears to be a huge cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 34.5 cents. And there are multiple possible tops. It could be 90 cents, which it hit yesterday. So if the top is 90 cents, this would have already topped out, and that would be bearish. But if the top is above 90 cents, then it would be a bullish indicator. So it could be 90 cents, 112, 132, 172, 214, 245, 270, 335, 413, or even the high of 545. Although I do think the most realistic tops would be 90 cents, 112, or 132. So that could be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 62 cents and 53 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 62 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents, 103, 112, 124, 132, 143, and then 151. There is resistance above 151, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 53 cents, 44 cents, 35 cents, and then the low of 26 cents. So right now at this current price, 57 cents, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a normal amount of price action either way this goes. However, as the stock runs to the upside, the channels start to open up and get wider, so expect a significant increase in price action if this stock runs to the upside. RSI is currently at 42, so a little bit undervalued there. So according to the RSI, the current price of 57 cents should be a little bit higher. And this did 85.5 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So there's not too much to go off of here, but this does appear to be more bullish than bearish at the moment. There was a gap at 64 cents, which got filled today. So this is near a relative low and really shouldn't go too much further to the downside. So not too much more downside potential and a lot of upside potential, especially in the long term. So this may not be done selling off just yet, but it should stop bleeding pretty soon here. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, it's probably coming back down to 53. So I would support going long at 53 cents and lower. And if it pulls back below 53 cents, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But you really can't go too wrong here, buying in the 50s. Really can't go too much lower. And again, a lot of upside potential long term. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. This already pulled back very significantly today. And again, really not too much more downside potential. A lot of upside potential in the long term. So I think you missed your chance going short here. Should have did that before this massive sell-off today. And at this point, I really don't see a reason why you would go short here. I would say going short would be a high risk, low reward play. Doesn't really make too much sense. You'd be shorting for crumbs here and exposing yourself to a lot of upside risk. So I don't really see a reason why you would do that. So please don't short this one, guys. All right, so pretty straightforward here. Massive sell-off today. Shouldn't go too much further to the downside. A lot of upside potential. So I can't support going long around this current price. And really no reason to go short here. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is XELA Exela Technologies. So here is CEI Camber Energy. This finishes at 92 cents today. That is down 14.27%. So we've been discussing this stock a lot the past week. This was part of the small cap oil squeeze, and it does appear like the squeeze is over, and this is starting to pull back. So we did have some news, so let's check that out. The company redeemed 2,636 shares of preferred stock, and that was for around $24 million. When you convert preferred stock into common stock, that creates new shares, which means dilution. That probably was a factor as to why the stock went down so much today, but also because overall the small cap oil companies are pulling back from the squeeze. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we do have a gap down today at 104. So that would be a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 104 eventually to fill that gap. And then we have a huge cup and handle, bottom of the cup being 44 cents. And there could be multiple possible tops. It could be 199, which it hit today. And if it is 199, that would be a bearish indicator. But if it's above 199, that would be a bullish indicator. So it could be 199, 245, 365, 437, or even the high of 485. So yeah, that could be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. And then we do have a gap up at 80 cents. So that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should pull back to 80 cents to fill that gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 90 cents. So that's a bearish indicator for Monday. That is suggesting that the stock will sell off on Monday. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 91 cents, which it finished around today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 97 cents, $1, 106, 112, 121, 125, 131, 137, 143, 152, 158, 168, 177, 188, and then 199. There is resistance above 199, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 83 cents, 76 cents, 69 cents, nice, 63 cents, 59 cents, 52 cents, 44 cents, 39 cents, and then the low of 33 cents. So right now at this current price, 92 cents. The channels to the upside and downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, to the upside, the channels get wider as the stock price increases, so expect a significant increase in price action as the stock price goes to the upside. RSI is currently at 56, so that is a little bit above average. So according to the RSI, the current price of 92 cents should be a little bit lower. And this did 104.5 million in volume today. Very significant volume, almost double the average. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. We are getting some mixed signals here. We have bullish indicators in the gap down and cup and handle, bearish indicators in the gap up and cup and handle, and aftermarket action, and a neutral indicator in the RSI. So the chart does appear to be slightly bearish at the moment. To me, this looks like this is still losing momentum, and I do think this will pull back. I think the gap at 80 cents will fill, and I don't think it's going to go much lower than that. So this is either going to go to 80 cents and then back up to 104 to fill both those gaps, or go back up to 104 and then come back down to 80 cents. Either way, I think it's coming back down 80 cents. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that just yet. Again, I think it's going to pull back to 80 cents, and I think that would be a good entry to go long. So I don't like the entry of 92 cents. Be a little patient, and you should be able to get this back at 80 cents or lower. If it pulls back below 80 cents, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, that's an okay play. Not the greatest, but that should be a relatively easy 10%. Like I said, it's going to pull back down to 80 cents. Nothing too crazy about that play. Not the most money in the world, but I would say going short here would be a low risk, low reward play. So a quick, easy scalp on the short side here. So I can't support that. I would just say cover at 80 cents when the gap fills. So yeah, guys, pretty straightforward. Long term, this looks like a good stock. But in the short term, it looks like the squeeze is over, losing momentum. I do think this will pull back down to 80 cents. So if you want to go long, I'd hold off right now. And if you want to go short, looks like a relatively easy 10%. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is CEI Camber Energy. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.